Welcome back to Xapros SMP, where anything can happen and anything will happen. Hello, Kalula, you're a cute kitty. And now, I am going to begin. I have some couple of plans for today. I'm going to give you the tour of the enterprise that I built, and then I am going to also be working on a new build. Alrighty, so let's get on to the Enterprise. After I give myself some more fireworks. There we go. Perfect, and now it's time to show you the Enterprise, full 4. She's a Unia, right? The ship is. Let me give you an exterior view. For those who have watched Star Trek, you can say it's been a long road getting from there to here what is down. It's been a long time, but now I'm finally waiting to show you a full tour. Yeah, this build took a really long time to build, but it was definitely worth it. And it was also really fun to build too. Anyway, it's time to enter the airlock before I jet someone out the airlock. I'm gonna immediately skip over to the lower deck before I show you more at this deck. And I'll see how much I can show you today. Depending on how long it takes me to show you what I want to show you here, I may have to split the tour into different videos. But we'll see what happens. Let me find myself in the turbo lift. Here we go. That's not the turbo lift. Turbo lift is right here. It's so easy to lost, honestly, on the Enterprise, but it happens. Alright. Armory Diagnostic and Warhead Wounded Bay. Speaks for itself. Armory Diagnostic and Warhead Wounded Bay. Warhead Monitoring Bay Airlock. Warhead Monitoring Bay Airlock. Not Briefing Room. I am going to add decoration there later. Not every room's decorated because I was lazy. But, and I'm going to decorate later. But, weapons and equipment locker. Torpedo storage. These are torpedoes. They don't make boom. Weapons and equipment locker. I'm in there. Not EV student equipment storage bay. More torpedo storage. And more torpedo storage. There's a geology lab here. There's a research lab. And a standby weapons officer's berth. And port armory. This is where they go pew 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 and they shoot out the torpedoes. Alright, let's see what else I can show you. Weapons analysis lab. Where they analyze weapons, apparently. And there's a little common area where it hangs out after dealing with weapons, apparently. And there's also another little torpedo PP area. And more torpedo storage. So much torpedo storages. And if we need it, there's torpedoes. Port mechanical bay. Anyway, I really love Star Trek Enterprise, especially in the show. And so is the rest of Star Trek, to be honest. I really recommend you all start watching it if you haven't watched Star Trek. And if you want to start with the new or the old, you can. Just be careful which new ones you start with. Ask that Shrekky friend or do some Googling in watch order. One thing when you do it could be in release order. So if that's hard with the original series, you can always skip to a slightly later show, like in Next Generation, perhaps. And here is the rate. I am now in jail, where I have committed crimes against tyrant and more people, and I am still in the sleep row apparently. Now I'm gonna get out of here. And then I'm gonna open the door back. Nothing ever happened here. Yeah, I really think this build is really well done. Really amazing build. Because I worked so hard on this. Like, I sometimes forget how much time I put into this. Apparently, my ADHD hyperfocus really hits in for this build. Because I do have ADHD, and when I had hyperfocus, I couldn't stop building this. I'm kinda crazy, aren't I? Huh, I forgot to finish this room. I actually forgot to finish the entire room, that's weird. Well, I'll have to finish that room later. And that really was a missing room. But with how many rooms are on this ship, there's absolutely at least one missing room. Alright. Well, that is it for Deck F. I think there's a lower deck to this too. Now we're on the lowest of all decks. Deck G. We're making S corners. And planetary sensor arrays. And more S corners. As room is a world to have some inner S corners. From when there's gas and ambassadors and people over here. But it's really important. Even diplomatic aid corners are important. Because on that shelf sometimes, diplomats come on board. Right, there's even a dining room. Alright, more S corners. And more S corners. All the S corners are here. Alright. It's almost time for me to get off with this net, and I think I will. And I think I'm going to show you the next couple of decks at a later time. I'll do them throughout different videos, because there's so many decks that this is honestly going to take a while just to do. So let me get out of here. Alright, now that it's nighttime, one's not many sleep, I can actually show you a beautiful nighttime view of my ship. And damn, this is gorgeous in nighttime, all the lights on it. And in the darkness. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I love my Enterprise. And now it's time for my next little project. Ow, that hurt, I almost died. I need to actually get something new in my inventory. I need a new totem of the guy that has off screen I did end up dying, so. And now I'm gonna go ahead and go to the nether, because I need to make myself way to the end. And there's a reason I'm going to the end. In the end, we have a little concrete farm going on. And we're allowed to take concrete that's there already, so I need some extra blue concrete for what I'm about to be building today. Whee! Nice trash. Whee! Ooh, ooh. I'm like a car, but it's a boat, so it's being weird. That's a weird noise of an ultimate. It's not supposed to make car noises, but okay, I guess it do. Anyway, as I go down here, I am almost to where I need to be, since I need to make it to negative 280, and then I'll be right at where the portal leads to the end. As long as I don't crash onto the walls. People really need to design this better so I don't hit heating fence. But alas, there's not much I can do about that. Alright, I think I went too far. I'm gonna walk too far. Almost, there it is. Gotta turn the corner. Right the needle, I can do it. Right into the portal. Here goes nothing. As a wise man once said, in Doctor Who, Geronimo! And now here I am. Well, I am gonna try something incredibly dumb, which means I might want to put all my important shit away. And yes, it will be dumb, but I'm about to do. I just remember something. I don't want to risk dying here. Well, I need my pickaxe for that. Yeah, this should be fun. There's a reason I said everything not. I think there's a room here, I remember, right? The room that fucking kills you. Why did I know when I lost everything I'm doing? Well, it was nothing. How am I supposed to get in the room that fucking kills you? I think I have made a huge mistake. Uh, uh, I'm not gonna lose anything important. It was nothing. I have to do it because there's no way out of here. I'm not gonna break the door out. In 3, 2, 1, Geronimo! On purpose, like, and not losing it. Oh shit, I forgot. I teleported and I was in Heroes and I was having trouble here. I'm not sure what the next one is. Break all the ends and then kill myself, which should not be that hard. I was doing this off range trying to rhyme for some items that I couldn't get, so. Well, here I go. Well, that was a weird note. And I don't need that, I need this, and I need this. And then I shoot again. Any fireworks, and I have some here. Alright, and go ahead and take you out. I wonder where that thing is. I wonder where I placed my shovel. Yeah, I placed it in my, what was it, suicide kits? Or I might just lost my shovel currently. Oh, there's my shovel. I don't know if that's my original shovel, no picking it, but I don't know. One of my spares. Anyway, now that I'm over here, I might as well get back to where I was going, which was actually the end. Preferably not in the room that fucking kills you. That is definitely not a room I want to be in again. That's fucking hurt. Alright, let me borrow a boat since I don't have one on me. Geronimo! And this time I'm not going into the room that fucking kills you. Because that room fucking sucks. Alrighty then. I think I'm gonna need some glue. But, you know... Oh my god, there is an idiot in here. Apparently there's no glue. I know I have some at home, so this is why I have at home. First, I'm gonna need to take some pictures of my little face. Actually, I got a better solution than that. I'm gonna make a little schematic of it. That way I can't possibly make any mistakes. I wonder if anyone's actually jumped into taking the weight of fame to the room that fucking kills you and has all their ears shit on without realizing that it means they will literally kill you. and then they lost everything. Maybe that's what that sign was, where that person that lost everything. And that's what happened. I feel really bad for them. And I would like to know who that was so I can laugh. And maybe give them more items to make up for it, if they still need it. Alrighty then. I'll make sure you like those in at it. In my house. Save a minute. Hardest exterior. No idea why it's not hat, so I wrote it up here. And now I'm going to unselect you. And I'm going to be tearing this apart. This is going to take a while. I'll be right back with you when I'm done tearing it up. Down. What currently without falling like that would be more preferable. Now I have finished tearing it all down. I am going to head back and get some more rockets, so I think I have a chest here at Rocket from. And I'm just going to take this away and get upstairs. Oh, my inventory is full. Wait a minute, I'm running no armor from a zombie it killed. The zombies are rude and they attacked me. Now I just need to quickly get some more rockets. Ow, that hurt my feet. Always gotta be careful about my landing. Alright, jump off, took the word away to what chest, don't mean this. Means that hurt like don't need my inventory. There we go. I need to organize all the chests here, but time will tell what I decide to do that. Alright, where are you? There you go. Potatoes. Yeah, that's the name of my food chest. Or shelter, I mean. Yes, I love War of the Rings. And speaking of War of the Rings, I'm actually soon, in about a month or so, I feel like to a War of the Rings concert where they play the War of the Rings music and having a guest star from one of the movies. So that'll be fun. Me and my mom will be going, so I'm really excited for that. Because I love War of the Rings a lot. Alright, where am I in the movie here? That's why I stopped. What over here? Maybe. I suppose it built into this hill. That was the way enough. I'm gonna build it right in this hill. Yeah, we're at one of those spots. Actually, I think I see another position over here, maybe. Yeah, I think that would be better. Well, make sure no one actually lives near here. A little quick though. Not now aware of, and let me get around the turns here. Time to clear around the spot, but not. I forget how fast this level is. Crazy. Fast. If it clears faces out, full work. Very interesting if it faces out like this. Well, I have dirt for days now. Dirt for days. Alright, now it's time for the end building to harness. This is how far I am now. I got in at the base done, and now I'm in the hallway at day because I need to get some sleep because I am tired. So that will be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!